All right. Hello, everybody.
Hey, guys.
Lee Bruce here, or Bruce. Lee, whichever you can call me. I am over here at the iHerqles office, and we just want to share something very, very important with you. You might have seen in one of the videos in the past where I'm doing videos with Jeff, but this video we want to focus on, just more of the serious aspects of what's going on in our society with our health, the health challenges, our serious health problems, because we do have a solution. I mean, we believe it's the solution, the ultimate solution, when it comes to health. And I really want to, have this video focus on, the seriousness of our loved ones and ourselves, because, recently we have had a mutual friend that passed away, Tracy Hannah, about a week and a half ago, and it's unfortunate because she was on the right path to the right way when it comes to a solution for health, and is with our science team, in which Jeff's been working with the science team for over 5 years, and it's sad because the United States is the most poisoned country in the world, unfortunately. I think 75% of all of pharmaceuticals are in the U.S. alone, and the U.S. is only 5% of the whole world's population. So the intense poisoning, it happens with our, unfortunately, like from birth, from the vaccinations to, the food and the water, thanks to large companies that I'm not allowed to say, Monsanto. They own Roundup, but they're also in charge of the food production and food growing, and the crops and everything with the GMOs and the glyphosates and the preservatives, herbicides, pesticides, gluten, soy, I guess the steroids and hormones and all those poisonous substances that go in our bodies, and ultimately, it's sad because we have no choice, because this is we go to grocery store and we buy what we buy. We go to fast foods and restaurants, and unfortunately, even 40% of organics are contaminated with these poisons. So it's a sad situation. Yes, the United States is supposedly like the richest country in the world, or one of them, but at the same time, it's the most poisoned country as well. And unfortunately, you and I, all of us in the U.S., were treated like lab rats and even guinea pigs, so to a lot of the drugs and vaccines. So that's the point of Tracy, because Tracy, she unfortunately got sold into the poisoning of chemo, and chemo is like an intense level of poisoning, to your system, and so that really hurts your whole body, especially the liver, which Jeff will go more into here in just a minute. But overall, we do have a solution for health. We had the solution for Tracy, and unfortunately, she didn't listen. She actually did not show any signs of cancer when we did the blood test, and but she still got sold into chemo, and we were puzzled and very frustrated. We're sad, but we're also mad of that decision. But God bless her. She's supposed to be in a better place. So we want to kind of remember her for the good times and the good parts of who she was. But we do have the solution. The solution is also it helps so many things, almost anything and everything in your body, especially when it comes to cleaning your body, cleaning your blood, and helping your liver and immune system. And but the other thing that it does, remarkably and miraculously, it actually reverses age biologically, up to 20, 30, even more years, through the cells, through the telomeres. And so what I like to tell people is like Jeff and I and you, we would look the same at age 100, 150, I sincerely believe, if we didn't have Monsanto and the big pharma and all the drug companies that continuously poison us, So but there's a way to reverse the aging so that we can look like this, or kind of like I guess you could say the proverbial fountain of youth. And so, but Jeff, he's like I said, he's been working with the science team for 5 years, and he can explain more about the technology of how it reverses age through the blood, how it cleans the blood, how it helps the liver and the immune system and so forth. So, hey, Jeff.
Yeah, so the thing that people don't understand, because they've been taught, our whole lives, that you're supposed to take this for that or do this for that. And so the research team that I work with, they went in a completely different direction. They understood that your immune system is the only thing that can beat a virus. It's the only thing that can beat pathogens, and it's the only thing that's going to beat chemicals that are being exposed to the body. We're always going to be introduced to viruses, pathogens, and chemicals. We're being introduced right now. Your body has trillions of bacteria and viruses that are attacking your body every single day. The only thing that keeps that at bay is the immune system. So this team that I work with, they said, what does the body need in order to sustain the best health that you could possibly sustain? And that's clean food. See, clean food is what the body uses to make blood. And so if you're working with the best foods for the body, like garlic, turmeric, anise, celery, black cherry, red raspberries, if you're working with these best foods and they have no contamination in it, your body's going to use this food to make healthy blood. Then the blood is what's doing everything from that point forward. So, this isn't like taking an herb that's going to, get your body to do this, or using frequencies to get your body to change in some way. Our blood already knows how to do this. And so the problem is, in this country, because our food's not clean, everybody on this part of the world has built up stagnant waste in the microcirculation. This is because what happens is, when you have something come in the body that's not supposed to be there, the immune system is a natural phenomenon that protects the cells. It closes the microcirculation. And so closing that microcirculation means there's no fresh blood flow getting to those cells. And the reason it does that is because even a synthetic from a vitamin is treated like poison. If that gets to the cell, it kills the cells. Well, when you kill the cells, that's replicating, which kills you. And so the aging process is, the way it works is, when something is not clean and open, the microcirculation, those cells, because they're not getting the proper amount of nutrition and oxygen in real time, those cells begin to join with other cells and they start to replicate faster. These are fast aging cells. This is the aging process. Well, to restore that microcirculation has to be open and clean. When it's open and clean, the immune system actually gets rid of those fast aging cells. And now the body, because it's constantly producing cells, keeps producing younger cells with longer telomeres. They're slower aging cells. So this is really how the aging process works. And so it's not an outside influence, a miracle thing that we're trying to get the body to do something. This is what your body already does. You understand, if you never had any chemicals come in contact with your body, you would live a long, healthy life. So what this is doing is, by giving the body the right food with no contamination, that healthy blood that's being produced, it goes out and cleans all that microcirculation back out. It gets it completely open, it's clean, it's getting fresh blood, the nutrients are in the perfect amount, and the oxygen's in the perfect amount, and they call that homeostasis. This is the only point at which the body begins to reverse age, because everything's operating at an optimal. So, unfortunately, in this part of the world, because we're given misinformation, we've been lied to our entire lives about how the body works, and you're supposed to take this drug for that and that drug for this, and then once you get those drugs, then you have to take another drug. What they don't tell you is, any poison that enters the body causes this chain reaction of closing the microcirculation. And so if you're trying to beat something in the body that's giving you issues, you have issues in your blood, how is poison going to make your body better? It doesn't make sense if you really understand it, but we don't understand it. I didn't even understand this up until 5 years ago, about how the perfect food and how it works in the body. So this is new for me as well. And I worked with natural doctors for over 20 years, working with frequencies and all these other things. I believed at that time you could eat organic food and it'd be enough. I didn't realize the organic food was contaminated as well. So this just makes sense. When the body has what it needs, the blood does it better than everything. And so that's what we're really talking about. And for age reversal, Who doesn't want to reverse their age? I mean, we're talking about, you know, you can remember when you were in your 30s, Bruce. I can remember when I was in my 30s. Your life was different. What if you could go back to that? Well, we've been fully documented by a third-party lab that's government accredited. They won the Nobel Prize in Science with anti-aging technology. This is the only thing on the body, or this is the only thing that's ever been introduced to a people where they can document through a DNA blood test that you're younger on the inside. And we've talked about it. Like, I'm going into the gym now and I'm doing things that I did in my 20s. And you're talking about that as same. You're without changing anything. This is all we've been doing. Now, granted, guys, I've been on it for 5 years. This doesn't just happen overnight. There's no such thing as taking something in your body changing immediately. It's like working out. You know, if you work out for a year, you're going to notice a difference. But it takes a long time. It just doesn't happen overnight. So again, my body's been cleaning itself out for the last 5 years. And now I'm doing things that I did in my 20s, which is just incredible, and you've commented about too. So that's really what about age reversal is really about. It's about the blood cleaning the entire body, the whole system, and getting you to the point where you feel like you felt back then. And so you can have a longer, healthier life. That's what it's all about.
Yeah, absolutely. Because you know, just when you go back in the years, it's most people were healthier when they're younger. So when you reverse your age back, you're basically turning back the clock. So, but at the same time, when you have that better health back, your body's gonna be a lot better to protect itself from any kind of health problems. So
yeah, the reason people have problems is because they don't have the immune response. So when the microcirculation is closed, and this happens as we age. Now when you get a virus, for example, it takes longer for the immune system to get there to clean it up because it's not able to get in there like it should, all right? And so when you're young, your microcirculation is open and clean. You haven't been exposed to as many things. Yeah. So your immune response is very fast. See, I actually do blood work and I can see how much inflammation is in the body. I can see how fast your immune system is able to get there or not get there based on markers in the blood. I can see the function of the liver, thyroid, kidneys. I can see all your cancer markers, if they're in normal range or if they're not in normal range. This is all shown in the blood work. Why have we not been educated about this? Well, that's because doctors have never been exposed to this. Yeah. They don't understand this because they've never been shown this type of information. But the team that I've been working with that was put together in the 70s, they've been doing this for 50 years. And there are people on the planet at a very high level that already understand this stuff. You guys realize in Europe, there's things that have been banned in food 30 years ago that we still put in our food. These people understand. If you look at longevity in these countries, average age is 88, 89, 90. We're ranked 37th in longevity. Why is that? Well, we're the most heavily pharmaceutical people in the country, or in the world. We're poisoning our own people for profits, which is horrible, but it's a business just like any business, guys. They're here to stay in business. And it's not like you could just stop all of the pharmaceutical industry all at once because it would collapse our economy. I mean, look at the stock market and how much we rely on those companies. But, people do deserve to know the truth. And so, reach out to Bruce, get on this technology. You'll see for yourself how your body changes. And once you understand that, nobody can tell you that it's not working in the body. The blood always does it better. It baffles me when people talk to me about, vitamin this or vitamin that. And I'm just like, okay, so what you're telling me is these things are going to work better than your blood. Your blood is better than anything. That just makes sense. And you get healthy blood not from one, healthy food. It's a variety of healthy foods. That's what makes healthy blood. The team that I work with, they've been doing this, like I said, for 50 years. They know the best parts of every food. So when this is put together in a combination, you're only getting the best parts of the best foods. Now your body's going to produce the best blood it can produce. And so that's the difference. They're not doing anything that's miraculous. This is the way that God intended it to be. If all of our food was clean, we wouldn't have these issues. And that's a fact. And everybody understands that. So, this just makes sense. And if you're not doing it, God bless you. I hope you find what you're looking for. But I've seen thousands of people that are benefiting immensely, and their families, because their body's getting the right food. It's producing better blood. And that blood is the only thing that's going to clean you.
Yeah, and like they say, proof is in the pudding. Jeff has literally hundreds and hundreds I've seen hundreds of blood work before and after, before when people were having the major health issues, health problems, and then getting on this, and then the after effects of getting on this. You see before and after, which that's what other proof do you need. And we're going through the same lab that the doctors are using, right? The LabCorp,
Absolutely.
Quest diagnostic, right?
Exactly.
So we're using the same exact third-party labs, for the blood work, and then also we, have for the telomeres, for the reverse aging. That's also a third-party lab to measure your telomeres.
Yeah, all they do is test your blood and tell you how old you are. It doesn't matter where you live in the world. You can send your blood in from anywhere, and they just tell you how old you are based on what your blood says. And so it's the best technology we know for determining actual age. They won the Nobel Prize in Science in it. Has nothing to do with us. But see, blood work is irrefutable. When you do somebody's blood work, you can see exactly what's going on in the body, and you can't argue with that. You call up LabCorp and ask them how good their blood testing is. They're going to tell you it's the most definitive thing that you can do. When you go to the hospital and you're passing out and they don't know what's going on, then they do blood work immediately because they want to see what's going on in your body. So it is definitive. Other doctors, they've been told that it's not the most definitive thing, but blood doesn't lie. And so you can't argue with it.
Exactly. And also the other thing is when we talk about food, these are the top extracts from the top foods that our body needs, for our blood to function and the way it should function and clean out the body and the liver the way it's supposed to be. But the key is the food is not grown in the U.S. because if you grow it in the U.S., you're screwed because it's going to be like every other food that's poisoned and contaminated.
The water table and the soil is contaminated. You can read documentation on Monsanto's, the lawsuits. Counties and cities and states are trying to ban them. They're kicking them out. Countries are trying to kick them out of the countries. So it's already documented, well documented. That's why the company that bought them, Bayer, they're spending billions of dollars to try to pay these people that have these issues and trying to get this to go away. There's probably, I know there's over 18,000 lawsuits already. From these major companies, exactly. So the information's out there. It's just people, I know honestly, people don't really care about their health until it's too late. I had issues when I was younger because of playing sports, and I always wanted to be the healthiest I could possibly be. So I have a passion for it. I know you have a passion for it, and to me, it makes sense. Why would you not want to reverse your age and go back and live healthier for longer? It just makes sense.
Everybody wants to do
that. Everybody, wants to do that. But unfortunately, they don't. They want instant gratification too, and they need to understand it takes time. This isn't something that you just do and immediately you're going to be different. It takes time, and then you need to continue doing this. One bottle a month, which is only $79 plus shipping and handling, is not too much to pay to ensure that your body stays clean for the rest of your life. That's a big deal. So I think of it like taking supplements. I used to take those before I knew this information, and I've gotten rid of all those because I understand the body doesn't understand that stuff and it can cause issues. So
and then like Jeff was saying, it's best to just get on it. Before it's too late, because like with Tracy, a couple of weeks ago when I was trying to help her out, and I had to help her up, up the stairs because her equilibrium was shaky. I think she developed a tumor in her brain, some fluid, and so then she had to go to the ER, and then she passed away a couple of days after. But she wanted to load up on the spray like after her 16th chemo treatment, but it was like too little, too late because the chemo destroyed her liver and her immune system. So then, when that happens, the cancer cells come out and throw a big party in your whole body. And it's too late. So it is the ultimate solution, but don't wait till it's too late, because we can still help you even if your health situation is really bad, or but it could be a lot more expensive though. So it's better to just there's a saying, an ounce of prevention is worth more than a pound of cure. So it's better just to get on it, even if you don't have major health issues. Get on it so your body can help prevent any kind of serious problems later. And so that's what we're trying to do. I sincerely believe, all the people who I've lost a lot of people lately too. My former neighbor, Miss Sanders, God bless her, she passed a couple months ago, and she could have been help too. And my good buddy who I played basketball with, Dan Lee, I used to call my sibling. We used to play basketball together. He was in super shape, but yeah. So the best thing is just to get on the product. There's a way to get the product for free. Even we're looking to bring on. Good. Just finish the call.
Hey Ken, how's it going?
Finish this video. He's a busy guy. So he's actually the main consultant to the science team here. Let me make sure my video is. Okay, good. The video's still going. Yeah. So I just want to finish off with saying that all the people who I lost, I lost 3 close loved ones to unfortunately suicide. Jeff mentioned that I believe like 80+ percent of mental illness is caused by chronic inflammation. So remember, inflammation is caused from the poisons that we ingest. Because your natural body's response to swell up, and cause inflammation, and that basically clogs up your body. So when you clog up your body, just like you've got a clogged toilet, clogged sink, it's not going to function right? Or you put bananas in your tailpipe, in your car's not going to function right. So it's the same thing with your body. So you want to kind of unclog it, your system, and the best way to do it is to feed your body with the right food and the food extracts, and we have it. And the good thing is that it's grown outside the U.S. in the Mediterranean mountains. Because if you grow it, like I said, inside the U.S., you're screwed. So we have the ultimate solution. So my 3 loved ones who passed from suicide, they had mental issues, and also they went on and off medications, the pharmaceutical drugs. And I had 3 pass away from heart attacks, and recently I had a few heart attacks, friends that passed away from heart attacks and aneurysms and strokes and cancer. So it's very unfortunate, but we're not saying anything about cure or anything. We're just saying that we have the ultimate solution that can help your body protect itself and help the body heal itself from any ailments. And so we have the solution. So you can, if you want to hear about I have a testimony of 6 testimonies of how this helped myself. Just go to you go to http:// or my iHerqles, so MYIHERQLES, myhercules.librus, LEEBRUCE, I8, like the BMW i8.com. And you could see a video that Jeff and I made, and we talk more about my personal testimony of how this helped me. If you want to watch our company video that goes more into reverse aging for humans and animals, because this helps animals big time, just like humans, but it helps animals like 8 times faster because they have a better metabolism, and they're also smaller too. And so you go to iHerqulesvideo .librusi8.com. So iHerqles video.librusi8.com. So it's a quick 10-minute company video, and if you want to order, just go to iHerqles, iHerqles .librusi8.com. And if you have any questions, you can reach me on social media, or just go to librusi8.com. And also, for any activist that wants to take this seriously, we'll pay you to promote, because this is a mission, this is a movement mission against Monsanto, it's not trying to go against them, but it's trying to protect ourselves from them and the onslaught and the assault that's happening in our bodies through the poison. So we can help you earn income, part-time, full-time, and I own multiple companies. I have other businesses, and I created a BMW i8 promo where I can help you earn one of these BMW i8 cars. You can win one by being a customer or activist you get a ticket in a drawing to possibly win one of these cars, and you can earn one of these just by hitting a certain type of income. 50K, 100K, 150K in your first year. You can end up getting a free BMW i8, or you can pay cash, or I own a credit service company, so I can help you get credit lines, so you can use it for investing, or you can use it for a business or whatever, where you can get $500,000 to $1 million to $1.5 million in credit lines just by earning 50K, 100K, or 150K as an activist in this company. So LibrasI8.com will actually talk about the promo, and so if you're looking to be an activist, we can help you pretty much create like your own business underneath the umbrella of our company, and it's a perfect tax write-off too. It's worth it just for the tax write-off, because you can save thousands a year. Some people save upwards of $5,000 to $10,000 a year just by having a home-based business. So we'll help you create a home-based business where you can literally do it from your home and from your phone. So you become like a mobilepreneur, and we'll help you every step of the way. This industry, this direct sales industry, affiliate marketing model, has actually created more, believe it or not, first-time millionaires in any industry out there. And but we're not saying that you can be a millionaire, but it's just that it just has a very proven track record of historic numbers of individuals who've made X amount of dollars per year, 50K a year, 100K a year, $250,000, $500,000, whatever. So we can help you do that from your home. You can build we're all in all 50 states. The good thing is that you don't have to ship any products, except if you want to build internationally. We can show you how to create a shipping department for international customers. But if you just want to just have us ship it, the company will ship it for you to anybody in all 50 states. And but yeah, and this affiliate style marketing, referral marketing, relationship marketing, whatever you want to call it, a home-based business. It's how I became semi-retired for the last 25 years. I haven't worked a job for over 25 years, so we can help mentor you, and Jeff and I, and the whole company can help you, as a team. So all that being said, I look forward to helping you with your health and your wealth. So thank you so much.